Back here at WKRS East Studios, we've got in the studios with us this morning Samantha. How you doing, Samantha?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Tell me a little bit about what you guys are getting ready to do here this morning. We got a little guy playing there's a little thing over there right now.
Cowbell. Yeah, every song needs more cowbell.
I agree. All right. Tell me about what the heck you cat women are doing.
We're managers of a band called the Rock Cats.
Okay.
It's the only cat band in the entire world.
All right. So how long have you guys been doing this?
The cat band actually has been around for about 7 years now.
Okay.
But the Acro Cats have been around for about 5 years, and they're the cats that do all those circus tricks. But the grand finale of our Acro Cat show is the Rock Cats, which is the all-feline band with a special guest star that we like to keep secret to surprise people. So it's not a cat, though.
All right. And if somebody wants to get more information about like what you guys are doing or where you guys are performing, what's the best way to do that?
Well, we have a website, circuscats.com, and it gives our schedule. So we travel all over the country with these cats, performing in theaters and pet expos, any sort of event we perform at. We've gone as far as California to perform at a state fair. We just got back from a whole 6-week run in New Orleans and Texas, and just finished up in St. Louis. So we're in Chicago.
That's where you were last night, right?
That's where, yeah.
So you're living a dream. You've got your big camper out there, sleeping in parking lots.
Yes.
How cool is that, right?
I know, we're living the dream, yeah. Something's always breaking down. We never know what's going to go wrong next.
Did you always like cats? Is that what it was? Is this kind of what got you into this?
Well, I've always been an animal lover.
Okay.
So ever since I was 7 years old, I knew I wanted to be an animal trainer.
All right.
So I started training the family dog when I was 10,
right.
And then I went to school for animals and did internships, and then started up my own company about 25 years ago with a cage full of rats.
Rats?
Rats. I had the Acro rats, but unfortunately rats, you can't make a living on rats.
No, but you can on cats.
I'm feeling like I can make a living on cats.
All right, so do they play together as a band? Do they know a song?
Well, they play their own songs.
Okay, all right.
It's kind of freeform jazz.
Okay. Can we get it? So can we get them rocking and rolling?
Yes.
All right, here we go. We've got the Rock Cats here, listening to them jam this morning.
It's Pinky on guitar, Fiji on drums, and Nui on keyboards.
How long does it take them to do this?
To train them, it took about. Well, actually, the band is still a work in progress. Clearly, by the sound of their music,
these guys are absolutely amazing.
It's my understanding that cats are extremely hard to train. It's almost like a 23-year-old daughter. You never really get them to understand your way of thinking. How difficult is it?
Oh, actually, the training part is super easy. Cats are smart. They like to learn. But what's difficult is getting them to perform in a different environment with all the distractions. And I'm constantly learning things about the cats. Like that they don't like balloons, and they don't like clowns. And I found out they don't like Mardi Gras beans.
Oh, I find that we have something similar here, because I definitely have problems with our host. He's a little finicky, and one of our producers, we basically have to do what you're doing with food to get him to work.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a lot of bribery at times, and I have to pull out the really great food. They get like fresh salmon and chicken that we cook up right before each show.
Now we have a band member leaving.
Oh, that's Tuna.
Yeah, let's get back on the cowbell.
Tuna, we need more cowbell there.
Can you introduce the band to us? Who's who here?
Okay, Tuna is the manager of the band and the cowbell player. She's the inspiration behind the whole thing.
Okay.
She started the whole thing like 8 years ago. She's brilliant. She can do like 16 different tricks. Cowbell,
wow.
Tuna. We need more cowbell.
Jerry, you're only up to 13 tricks.
Cowbell, and then we have Pinky on guitar.
Pinky on guitar.
Fun fact about Pinky, she's using her dip claw.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Guitar.
Now I noticed the drummer's kind of a long hair back from like the 60s.
Yeah, well, actually, both our drummers are long hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And actually, they're both they're the weakest link in the band, actually.
The drummers?
Yes, the drummers. That's why we have 2 drummers, because we never know which one's going to act up.
Boy, the drummer's always the soul of the band, too.
Yeah, you have to have your drummer on.
What do you got on keyboard over there, Samantha?
Oh, that's Nui.
Louie?
Nui. N-U-E.
All right.
Like Nui.
Is that how you got the name Nui?
Don't forget to know your pets.
Nui's named after a Polynesian fire dancer that I was on tour with, actually, 2 years ago.
Okay. Polynesian fire dancer?
Yeah.
That's a family
going to be at the Skokie Theater.
Okay.
There's 2 shows at the Skokie Theater.
And what time is that? Saturday?
On Sunday.
Okay, and what's the time Saturday?
3 and 6.
3 and 6, all right.
Tickets are on sale, I believe, through the Skokie Theater website, so you can get to it with circuscats.com. These guys also have a Facebook page, Tuna and the Rock Cats.
Tuna and the Rock Cats.
Wow,
Yes.
they have a Facebook page.
Yes.
So now, when I friend them, which one of them will say okay?
Well, actually, I will, because they have problems with typing. You know,
Oh, do
they don't have
okay.
thumbs. And, you know.
You'll find that most
Yeah.
musicians don't really handle that kind of stuff. They just don't have time for it. The egos and stuff. So you're going to
Yeah,
find that they have assistants.
Yeah, I'm the do everything for them kind of.
Oh, come on in, Joe.
Cowbell, Tuna, cowbell. You need
All right,
some cowbell.
yeah,
Come on,
yes,
cowbell.
We're gonna have this
You know
up on
cowbell.
1220WKRS.com. We'll have it on our WKRS TV page this afternoon. And check out these amazing Rock Cats, and they're going to be playing at the Skokie Theater this weekend. I mean, they're just rock and roll in this morning. Well, wake up and...
Free bird.
There you go. Hold out your lighter there.
Old school.
Now, Sam, how long is it going to train each one of these animals to do their great music?
Well, it kind of depends. Like the piano was the easiest.
Okay.
The piano doesn't take very long at all. The guitar probably took the longest because I had to slowly work it up into, a higher position like this.
I gotcha. Okay.
And then the drums. The first cat that I trained to play drums, I was a one-paw drummer, so one paw or the other. So the
Okay.
next time I trained it, I trained for position. So
Oh, sure,
now that's
sure.
why we have the nice 2-paw drumming. And her rhythm's getting a lot better.
I can see that.
She's
So
definitely.
it's basically repetition with reward, correct?
I like to think of it as freeform jazz and musical expression.
Oh, that's actually what I thought first, but I didn't want to sound stupid.
But actually, it's all through clicker training. We use positive reinforcements, and they hear this click, and they know that they're going to receive a treat for something they've just done. So it's a series of steps. So it takes a long time for some of the tricks. Something like jumping through a hoop can take just like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Now, this is pretty amazing. The music
here's
coming
Tuna.
out of the
Tuna.
studio has brought the FM jock in just to see.
Just,
Now,
there we
whoa!
go. We've got, all right, she's got a cat jumping through a hoop. Now,
hoop.
can we light that? No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
dude, we can't light it.
No, I'm just... No,
Well, we could, but indoor, I think there's like laws now.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
So if
There
we're
you go.
outside.
That's the first law we broke.
Now, what are some of the tricks we'll be seeing at Skokie Theater this weekend when you're there?
Well, Tuna's the star. She has a little solo segment, so she
Okay.
does a variety of things. Tuna.
All right, now watch Tuna's getting ready to jump down, and she just jumped over a
nice
stick.
move.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And then we have a new member, because I also do fostering for some of the local shelters.
Okay.
Oh, that's decent.
And since April of 2009, I started fostering, and we found homes for 51 cats and kittens that were on death row, actually.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you know what? Bring those cats to the state of Illinois.
Yeah, no kidding. We've abolished the.
Oh, the poor governor. He said there's been so many rapes and murders in this state. Why kill anybody else?
I agree.
Tuna.
If you're just tuning in, we
And
have got
this
the
is-
Rock Cats in here this morning. They're going to be performing at the Skokie Theater this weekend. You can check them out online. What's their website again? There,
Oh,
Samantha?
circuscats.com.
Circuscats.com.
Oh, this is a little
We just had one bail on us
Yeah,
this
Eddie.
morning. I tell you what, we've got more cats in there. I tell you what, they're just running around like crazy this
Well,
morning.
it's a good thing Wildlife Discovery
she
Center
comes.
isn't here.
All right,
Oh
Ossie.
yeah, otherwise we'd have that snake.
Oh, there you
Here we go,
running
Ossie,
around.
right here.
Now, how old's that little kitten there?
Oh, about 4 months.
Okay, what's its name?
This is Asti.
Ozzy. Kind of like a Ozzy Osbourne thing.
It's a wild cat. And how
She's got a lot of energy. She's about 4 months old. She was one that I was fostering and turned out to be a genius, so I ended up adopting her. She was from a litter of 6 that the mother had died, so the farmer was just going to drown them, so we said, no,
Oh, that's
we'll bottle
what a
feed
great
them.
story.
So we rescued them, and Asti was the one that I ended up adopting, and the others have all found homes. So.
Oh, good. That's
Yeah.
excellent.
And you guys perform all over the country, all over the world?
Yes, we will travel anywhere with our 33-foot RV called the Catmobile.
Okay.
We're planning on getting cat ears on top of it. Right now it's just kind of decked out with like cats on the side, but eventually the cat ears on top, maybe whiskers on the grill to really.
I'm digging it, I'm digging it.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about it. That's the only working part of the thing is the decorations on the outside.
And again, how long have you been doing this?
Well, the Acro Cats have actually been in existence for 5, maybe 6 years. We just started touring a little over 2 years ago.
Okay.
So,
What do you want to be when you grow up, dear?
I don't ever plan on growing up,
I can
actually.
see that, too.
Yeah.
Now, are you married? Okay.
Sherry's always looking for wife number 4,
No,
dear.
I'm not. I'm just wondering what kind of husband will let someone have all these crazy cats in the house.
Well, it's, yeah, there is a downfall to having this many cats.
All right, so I'm going to say
Yeah,
she booted the husband. Just out of,
There you go.
Just on a whim.
It has affected the social life a bit because you can only hide this many cats plus a few more for so long.
How many cats do you have?
Oh, I'll never tell that.
Okay.
But enough that you know I'm single and will probably remain that way.
Oh, that can't be. They're like your babies almost, aren't they?
Yes. It's you know, it's like a single mother with like 20 children.
Okay.
And there's something about a woman that has cats that makes, you know, men run in fear. I could have like 20 pit bulls and that would be cool. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But the cats, more than 2,
Have
you're
you-
kind of doomed.
Have you had any requests where, like, somebody says, you know, I'm getting married, I would love to have the cats involved in the ceremony? Do you
Well,
have anything crazy like that ever happen?
Well, not yet, but I have a really great idea for a whole wedding with animals, actually, with rats, cats, a chicken.
Are you on your meds, honey? Are you on your meds? Okay.
Honey,
What the hell has happened to you?
let's run out to my glove box for just a minute.
Hand me my purse. Yeah, I knew I forgot
I
something
know
today.
it's early.
Yeah,
So
it is
you're gonna have a
early.
wedding with cats and rats. Oh, the humanity. I mean,
It'll be a really great
YouTube
wedding.
it, probably make her a millionaire.
okay.
Now I have exotic animals as well because I used to do. We do exotic animal shows for like schools, educational programs. So initially, for years, for the last 25 years, I've been doing those kind of shows. So I have a small collection at home, a menagerie with a Kawadi Monday and a raccoon and a kinkajou and a
What the
ferret
heck?
and
What
a
is a kinkajou?
chinchilla. And then we have chickens and ducks and geese and rats
Oh, my.
and yes, and snakes and lizards
you
and
have a farm?
alligators and.
I mean,
Actually, I have a pretty decent sized property in the city with a big yard and a shed and 3 levels. So, I was always an animal lover. My parents, they were like 1 cat or a dog. As long as you live in our house, you have to live by our rules. When you have a house of your own, you can have as many animals as you want. And so I kind of went crazy once I had a house of
can
my
see
own.
it. Well, Samantha, we appreciate you coming in this morning.
Absolutely.
You're going to be at Skokie Theater again. If somebody wants more information on how to see you and where these guys are going to be performing this weekend, can you give that to me one more time? Well, you whistle like a dog at them.
Oh, well, they're actually trained to run to their carriers at the sound of a whistle.
Okay.
Which actually could save their life in an emergency situation. So when I blow a whistle at my house, it's like an allergy commercial. They all come running.
An allergy commercial. I like that.
All right, we're going to have to take a break here for traffic. We appreciate you coming in. And you can see all these tricks. Oh, my God, they're jumping through hoops out here on 1220 WKRS. One more time here, your website and how people can get information and get a hold of you.
Circuscats.com. Also, Tune in the Rock Cats on Facebook and Tune in the Cat on Twitter.
There you go. Well, thank you so much again for coming in this morning, sleeping out in our parking lot. All right, let's check.